I made some honey ginger chicken skewers, and these things came out quite well if you ask me. So of course I had to come back and share the recipe with y'all, okay? So first I'm gonna start off with my boneless, skinless chicken thighs. Now I'm not someone that usually like dark meat, but I do recommend you use dark meat only because you don't want it to dry out. I did wash my meat. I'm gonna cut it up into um I don't know what size this is, but I'm showing y'all so y'all can see what size I cut them out to be. Okay, so once I got all the chicken cut up, this was actually approximately 2.4 pounds, but that was before I cleaned it and cut all that excess fat off. Now I'm gonna just set that to the side and I'm gonna get my veggies ready. So for my veggies, I am going to use zucchini, and I'm gonna cut those into, I want to say that's probably about half-inch slices. Now the areas of the zucchini where the circumference is larger, I'm gonna go ahead and slice those down the middle so that way I have more zucchini. And I'm also gonna use bella mushrooms. Now with these, depending on how big the mushrooms is, I will cut them in half, and I do want to cut the stem off. You can keep the stem, it's up to you. I just did that so everything will be more uniform on the skewer. Now I'm also gonna use yellow onion, and I'm gonna just cut those into cubes. Now in terms of the measurements for the vegetables, I did not measure these. That was half of a, I want to say, a large size yellow onion. And of course, now we're gonna get into the sauce. So for the sauce, I use 1/3 cup of soy sauce, 1/3 cup of honey, and I'm also gonna use 1 tablespoon of garlic paste, because you know I won't make nothing out without the garlic, okay? And then 1 tablespoon of ginger paste. And for a little spice, I'm gonna use about 1 teaspoon of red pepper flakes. Then I'm gonna go ahead and mix that up until everything is nice and married together. And that is what the sauce looks like. Now I'm gonna go ahead and assemble these skewers. So I'm gonna get all my vegetables ready: the onion, mushroom, zucchini. I'm gonna pour a little bit of that sauce on there. Then I'm gonna go ahead and mix it up until all the vegetables are nice and coated. Then I'm gonna go ahead and get those boneless, skinless chicken thighs, and I'm gonna pour some of the sauce on there. Now I want to leave some of the sauce behind. I'm gonna mix that chicken up until it's nice and marinated. Now I highly do recommend that when you make these, you let your chicken marinate overnight, okay? So I'm gonna get my pan ready. Now these potatoes on here, they optional. I just put them on there because I had like 4 left over and I wanted to use them. And also when the chicken skewer's cooking, I want the juice to drop down on the potatoes so the juice don't go to waste. Now I got my bamboo skewers, and now the order you assemble everything on it, it really don't matter for me. I just did the chicken thighs first, and then I went in there with the yellow onion. I'm doing it slow so y'all can see how I'm doing it. Then I'm gonna put the zucchini on there, and I'm gonna take that skewer through the middle so it sits up on the pan. And then I'm also gonna go in there with the bella mushrooms, and I'm just gonna repeat that step about 3 times. And for the amount of vegetables and chicken that I used, I got 8 skewers and I had some chicken left over. Now that remaining sauce that we had left over, I said not to use it all because we want to go ahead and dress it again. Dress the skewers again on there, and that's what they look like, all nice and glazed up. So I'm gonna put these in the oven at 400 degrees, and this cooked for about, I want to say, a little under 30 minutes. But at that 30-minute mark, I did take them out, and as you can see, I put more of that sauce in there, and then I just stuck it back in the oven and I turned the oven off. And I let them sit in there for about 5 minutes. Now that's done, I'm gonna go ahead and assemble the plate. Of course, I got to have the fresh parsley on there for a little razzle dazzle. And this is the finished product, you guys. I'm telling you, this was real simple to make. It tasted real good. You'll really like it. Um, If you like this video, leave a thumbs up. The recipe will be in the description as well as the comment section.